In the quiet hills of Vinci, Italy, where olive trees whispered secrets to the wind, a boy was born beneath a sky that felt too wide for the world he was entering. His name was Leonardo, and from the moment he could hold a stick, he was drawing in the dirt, not just shapes, but meanings. His mother, Caterina, watched him sketch birds in flight, not just wings, but the angles, the force, the intent. "He sees too much," they whispered in the village, but his grandfather smiled. "Then maybe he sees just enough." At the age of 14, Leonardo was sent to Florence, the city of giants. Andrea del Verrocchio, master sculptor, painter, engineer, took him in. Among pigments, marble dust, and the scent of wet clay, Leonardo bloomed. He didn't just study, he absorbed. How light falls, how shadows bend, how bodies move. One day he painted an angel in his master's work, and Verrocchio, humbled, never painted again. But Leonardo's hunger was not for fame, it was for understanding. In secret notebooks he drew machines that could fly, wheels that spun without end, and cities shaped by wind and water. His left hand wrote backwards, his mind racing ahead of his century. They called him strange, even dangerous. But he smiled because they didn't understand. He wasn't trying to fit in. He was trying to unlock the world. In Milan, he served the powerful Ludovico Sforza, who sought a painter but received a thinker. Leonardo designed war machines and theaters, city plans and flying contraptions. Yet, his heart belonged to beauty, and in a quiet monastery, he painted what would become his most human work, The Last Supper. In a single wall of pigment and plaster, he captured betrayal, hope, confusion, and peace. Still, even this was not enough. By candlelight in hidden chambers, he studied the dead. Anatomy, he called it. Discovery, others called it blasphemy. But he saw no sin in knowledge, only silence in ignorance. His drawings of the human body, centuries ahead, whispered truths even doctors had missed. In Florence, he crossed paths with Michelangelo, their rivalry silent, intense, like two storms watching each other. And yet, Leonardo never stopped sketching wings, never stopped asking, what if man could fly? He wandered from city to city, Florence, Venice, Rome, offering ideas too early for the world to hold. He imagined machines that could cut metal, harness sun, even record thought. But most turned away. Some feared him, others laughed, and still he drew. At last, in his final years, he was invited to France by King Francis I, who did not see a mere artist, but a philosopher. In a quiet manor called Clos Lucé, Leonardo lived surrounded by rivers and forests that reminded him of home. Old, yes, but not finished. It was there, among the birds and his books, that the master breathed his last, not with regret, but with wonder. In one hand, sketches of flying machines. In the other, notes on water, trees, and the smile of a woman whose gaze never left him. Leonardo da Vinci left behind no children, but his legacy lives in every curious mind, every brushstroke, every invention born from daring to dream. He was not a man of his time. He was a map of what time could become. And in the stillness of his notebooks, one question remains, pulsing like the wings of a bird. What if we all chose to see, not just with our eyes, but with wonder?